Hi there, it's Dan here from Flexxable, and today I'm going to show you how to double the contact rate of your leads using a little bit of automation. Let's go. Okay, so a little caveat here. We are talking about high level today. Some of you have probably heard of it. Some of you may not have. It's an awesome automation tool for agencies. And if you stay to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can get a double the normal length of free trial with high level, which will give you a little bit more time to kind of test this out and see if it can actually double the contact rate of your leads. So a little bit about high level. It used to be called Go High Level. I think it's probably they rebranded or whatever, and people just refer to it as high level now. And it's a kind of CRM that's built for agencies to basically white label to their clients. All right, because what happened and what the gap in the market was is that there's millions of businesses out there that all require leads and lead generation in order to run their business, right? Leads are the lifeblood of any business. But what they discovered is that all of these businesses, aren't organized when it comes to being able to manage their pipeline, all right? So they'll get leads delivered by email, some of these businesses, and then they'll call them, and then 3 days later, that lead's gone. They forget about them. There's no follow-up. There's no way to kind of monetize every lead that comes into their business. And what High Level understood, and it's genius really, is that if the agency is able to offer that solution to these business owners, then they can white label the CRM and give it to the clients and make money from the kind of automations and the way that they help their clients, right? It's software. And it's brilliant. It does everything. Okay, we're talking about everything from a landing page builder to automations, SMS reminders, email follow-ups, autoresponders. They have integration with all these different types of phone services, and I'm not even doing it justice. My mind's gone blank because they just offer so many things. All right, so. This works really well when it's implemented for your clients, when you white label it for them. And if you take the kind of off-the-shelf package and give it to your clients and implement some of the sequences we're going to talk about today, then it really does make a huge difference to the results that you can get for your clients. High level for agencies, I was talking before about how they can be used on behalf of the client, right? But I forgot to mention that they have the amazing ability to help you with your agency sales as well, right? So before it even gets to the client, if you're running cold email, or you're running ads to generate appointments so you can pick up the phone and close a roofer to become a client, then you can actually tie everything into the high level kind of ecosystem to make sure that you've got the very best chance of making a sale, right? So that includes, anything from, automations to make sure that if someone book an appointment, that they get text message and emails leading up to the actual appointment. And then once, if it leads up to the appointment and then the person doesn't show, then there can be automations that get them to rebook in. You can have it so if someone books in and becomes a client, then they can be onboarded automatically. Or if they have a call and don't become a client, then they can be re-engaged somehow. There's just so many really great ways to be able to give yourself the best chance of landing clients. It's how agencies grow rapidly when they're able to, I always talk about sales makes the world go round, right? If you can just continually fill that high level kind of pipeline and have the opportunities coming in and filtering through to become a lead and then being re-engaged, and you can send emails to 6 months down the line if they haven't become a client to put a new offer in front of them. We're talking about keeping sales professional here. You've got to turn pro, is what I like to say. If you're about to grow an agency or want to grow an agency, then you really need to take this seriously, and High Level is a really great tool for that. The other really cool thing is that there's no zaps. I don't think I've ever logged into Zapier in my life. which is quite kind of embarrassing, but kind of good in a way as well. My team kind of looks after that, but you know, from what my team says, High Level's amazing because there's no zaps. You know, everything's kind of handled internally, which makes, you know, if you're a technophobe like me and hate that stuff, it makes things even easier. So yeah, before we even kind of talk about the benefits of installing High Level into your client's system, it's great for your agency to get your sales humming and working really, really well. So let's talk a little bit about, you know, what this looks like when you install it into your client's business, right? You know, we forget sometimes how ahead of the game we are as marketing agencies, right? As lead generation agencies. We forget that most people operate in the lead gen space. If they get a lead, they might call it once 3 hours from when the lead comes in, or even the next day, and then forget about the lead afterwards, right? That's how most businesses out there operate. All right. So when I was talking before about how we install, you know, High Level into our sales ecosystem as an agency, basically you want to do the same thing for your clients and educate them on how valuable it is to be able to grow their business in a kind of methodical way, which is just sustainable and repeatable, right? So if you're able to kind of take the, you know, the ethos of what you do inside your own agency and install it into your clients, and, you know, prove the pudding in your you know, prove that it works inside your agency, and then install it into your clients' businesses, that's when magical things start to happen, right? We've all had clients that have you've sold leads to, or you've generated leads on a retainer basis, and they've come back and said the lead quality is crap, right? That's happened to everyone. The usual reason is that the contact rates are not high enough, all right? Because they're not speaking to the leads. And that's usually, you know, not always, but usually not your fault, which means they need a system which is going to help them get in contact with every lead that's kind of sold to them, right? Same way that it works for us. There's automations for people that don't pick up the phone, automations of people that do pick up the phone, automations of people that book an appointment, don't book an appointment. What happens if you want to get in touch with them 3 months after they booked in to offer them something new, or a revised offer, or cheaper leads, or website design as opposed to leads. You know, all of these things kind of add up to really kind of helping your clients, right? So yeah, it is an insanely valuable tool that I'd highly recommend you get involved with. It, you know, the topic of this video was about doubling the contact rates, and that's exactly what High Level will do if you can prove it inside your agency and take what's working and put it into your client's business. The other thing that's really cool with High Level is it has an integration with a third-party tool called Twilio. A lot of you have probably heard of it, right? But what we've found over the years is that people, you know, most people check their SMS messages as they come in, right? I just heard the phone beeping there in the background, right? Graham's going to kind of read it right now. And what happens is that, you know, a lot of people rely on email, which is great. Email's awesome. I love email marketing. But if you can get a client's phone number, or for your client, or, you know, even for your own agency, you're able to you know, give them reminders via SMS, right? Which means that they're going to read that as opposed to an email. It's just another touch point. And also we do this using Twilio as well. Like some of you might be on my email, on my database, right? We send out SMSs to our prospects every single week that offers something to them, right? And it just works like gangbusters, okay? Because it's just another way to be able to get in touch with your database. And again, if you can prove it inside your own agency, then you can do the same for your clients, and it's just another way to add value and earn more money from your clients, which is, I guess, the end goal if you're an agency that wants to survive and be in profit and pay staff and all that type of stuff. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully, I've explained in my slightly confusing way sometimes how good High Level is and how it can really help your agency. We've actually got a really special relationship with High Level. We've been with them from the start, and you know, they've given us a 30-day free trial rather than the usual 14 days. So if this is all new to you and you're intrigued, there'll be a kind of link up here that you can kind of click, that'll go to a special page where you can sign up for that free trial for 30 days, courtesy of Flexxable, me and Flexxable, and you can give it a go and see what it looks like and have a play without investing anything. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Give us a like if you have. If you've got any questions at all about High Level and how awesome it is and you don't understand anything, please do let us know. And finally, please subscribe to this channel if you want to be the first to know when we create new content like this. Finally, we also have a game plan where we teach people to move from, low value retainer clients and working with small businesses to growing a performance-based agency, which is much more scalable and less headache. It's good stuff. Enjoy.